Hi, this is Pat Fitzgerald, the VA loan guy. Today we're going to talk about a question that I get a lot, and that is, Pat, I have land. Can I use my VA to build my home on that land? All right, so today we're going to talk about this. Can I use my VA to build on the land? Well, of course you can. That's just not a problem. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the steps that we need to use to go through this. And of course, the very first thing that we want to do is you want to get your home designed. So you need to get with a designer or an architect or pick a plan. Next step is to generate the blueprints and the specifications. And then certainly we need to get a cost breakdown, what it's going to cost to get this home built, and that will include not just the cost of the home, but the site preparation, and certainly don't forget that in most cases you're going to need a septic system and that sort of thing. Once that all pulls together, then what I'm going to need from you is a copy of the plans, a copy of the specifications, and a copy of the bid price or the contract. That will tell the appraiser the quality of this home that he's shooting for in terms of value. So then the next thing we do is we order a VA construction appraisal. What's different about a construction appraisal? Well, he doesn't have a house to look at. So he goes and looks at the site, takes pictures of that, looks at the size of the house that you're going to build, and then compares other comparable properties that are in the area that he's going to use as comparable properties. So after a couple of weeks, that appraiser comes back with an approximate value on what he feels this house is going to be worth upon completion on your land. This is a very important thing because that lets us know upfront what our value is going to be and stops us from having any ugly surprises in the end. We don't want to build a home that's not going to meet the value that we're all shooting for here. So once that happens, then we get a construction loan for you that will build this home. And what will happen with that construction loan is, and in case you owe any money on the land, the very first draw on the construction loan will pay off the land. So once that happens, then we get immediately started with building the home. The builder will take draws along the way. In other words, when he pours the foundation, he's going to take a draw. When he frames the house, he'll take a draw, and so on. And it will go right down to the last draw. And the last draw happens when the house is completely finished. And so during the final phases of the construction, then we're putting together your VA loan, which will be that 30-year loan that will pay off the construction loan. So at the closing, when the home is all finished, then we take the funds from the 30-year VA loan, we pay off the construction loan, and down the road we go. It's just that simple. But it's really important that you come and talk with me about it because you're going to have a lot of questions, and I've certainly got the answers. So like I tell everybody, it doesn't cost a penny to talk. So just give me a call if you have questions. I'm here for you. Thanks for tuning in.